Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to another Rumble tournament. JR, Dan, you are up. That is right, JR versus Dan. It's going to be a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. And we're moving along in this tournament. I'm going to talk a little bit about 2K24 today because there's a couple things that I want to address. And I really do not know what to do for the future, really. And I've been like that for a while, a little bit of uncertainty. So I'm going to address that, but I'm also going to try to keep track of all the people in this tournament. And we're kicking things off with the tall man. And tall man's number 1. And as they're eliminated, I will try to tell you which team they're a part of. Because sometimes there's just way too many. And Deadpool coming in at number 2 here. So we got Deadpool in the house. And this is definitely going to be a good one. Got a lot of Marvel and DC in this. I know we had multiple accounts with tons of Marvel, tons of DC. But it's not entire Marvel and DC. You're going to see some other people mixed in here. And the winner of this matchup will go to the Final Four. So it's a very big deal. But I wanted to talk a little bit about 24. The date right now that I'm doing this, just in case anything happens after, is April 28th. Because I do my stuff ahead of time. And I just got to say this. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Because I feel like these games are not the future for this channel. I still want to do them, but I don't know what else to do. Because I don't know what else to do. And a lot of people probably don't know, if you start doing other games and they don't do well, it will affect your channel in a negative way. That's what I've heard with, some other people that run channels as well. That they'll put out a video and it'll do poorly, and then it will affect the other videos in the future, at least for that week or whatever. So the Rumbles are doing well. The Rumbles are still doing well. The episodes are doing fair. That My Rise, though, oh my goodness. I don't know what happened there. I didn't think it was that bad. And in 22, I think I tried to do it, and it did well then. So I don't know what the deal is there. I know people don't like the Beige Cowboy. So that might have something to do with it. But, yeah, so once 24 is done, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I need to make a decision of how I'm going to move on. If I should do other things. Because I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he was like, I would love to see you do food reviews. Because you were doing them before everyone else was doing them. And I was. I took them down, though, on here. Because I wanted this to be a gaming channel. But I was doing food reviews, and I was doing some other stuff as well. But it didn't do as well as this stuff. But now, there's so many people doing this stuff. And by the way, if you're not doing commentary, I cannot enjoy someone doing a Let's Play with no commentary. I think you have to have your voice. So, I've seen a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. And I think TikTok's the biggest problem with why the channel's not growing and why other people are not growing, because it's not just me. It's a bunch of people that started off, and now you have all this TikTok and all this X and all this stuff. And I really don't want to join either one of those. I want to stick to what I've always stick to. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after 24. I'm really going to have to sit down and think about it, of how we're going to move this along. I always wanted a movie channel. But I tried that too, if you all didn't know before. And there's so many people doing that. It just does not work out the way I want it to. I would like to have my own studio, talk about movies, talk about games and wrestling, but I really don't have that right now, but not to talk your head off, but the tall man... Oh, no, that's not the tall man. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. I can't even tell who that is. Okay, we'll figure it out. Wow. I was getting in a little bit of a rant. And a little bit of, some social commentary. And I'm already messing up. So I need to keep track of the people. It looked like he was wearing a suit, so most of these people are Marvel or DC, so I'm trying to see who all's in this. I thought it was the tall man, but the tall man's still in. And Sabretooth's number 9. So yeah, after 24's done, I don't know where I'm going to go with it. The Rumbles, like I said, always do well. Most of them. And there goes Zoom. And Zoom and Tall Man are done. So that is going to be a loss for Dan. 2 losses there for Dan. So, some people you can tell who they are from a distance. Like the Tall Man, you see that old hair, that gray head. Yeah, and it's kind of long, so you know who he is. And we got the Buff Among Us. And we got Clarence from RoboCop. We got a lot of great ones here. Sabretooth's finished. That's going to be a loss for Dan. And we'll see who's coming in next. And it is going to be Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom in the house. And we lost another one there. I couldn't see it really well. Deathstroke. And that one we lost earlier, I think that was Niles Crane. I'm going to go with Niles. I'm pretty sure it was him. So we lost Niles. And that's a loss for Dan. Wow, Dan's losing a bunch. And Deathstroke's a loss for JR. So that's like the first loss for JR that I counted. And Static Shock is number 11. And Clarence is done. So, oh my goodness, Charlie thrown out as well. And my goodness, people are just flying out of this. And Clarence is a loss for Dan. I'm going to have to see where Charlie's a loss for JR. Okay. So, it's not looking good for Dan to start things off. And I'm telling you, JR's been on a roll here. And CJ's number 12, but it's not very bad yet. And Deadpool has been eliminated, so that's a loss for JR. And Deadpool made it to number 12, so still pretty impressive. Yeah, JR has Deadpool and Deathstroke, and he just lost CJ. See, that's a problem when I have to keep looking at the paper because they're just getting wiped out as soon as they get in here. And that's why I missed 19. And at the time I'm doing this, it's April 28th. One of the best video I did in 2 weeks, view-wise, was a 19 Rumble. So that just goes to show. And I have a theory with when you put some of these people on the thumbnail, it draws people in. Freddy Krueger being one. A lot of people love the horror stuff. They love seeing it. A lot of wrestling fans, of course, love those type of movies, including me. So some of those things, I think, do well when they have a thumbnail with like a horror character or someone that a lot of people love. And I usually put the first 2 people in the thumbnail because I don't want to give the other people away. And Blue Beetle is finished. And that's going to be a loss for JR. Yeah, he just got in. I mean, I don't know. I missed the 2K19 Rumbles. I do like a couple features on these Rumbles, but I always prefer 19. And maybe maybe I need to change the momentum again, because I've already took it down to normal, and it seems to add like maybe another minute to the Rumble. And I don't want to do the 30 seconds because the way that they're, I mean, I don't want to do anything over 30 seconds because they're coming in, they're coming out, and there goes Static Shock, and that's going to be a loss for Dan. And Taskmaster's number 16. And Cyclops has eliminated the Buff Among Us. I love that. That is hilarious. But you know what? He looks a lot cooler buff. He does. I think it's a pretty cool creation. And Cyclops, like I said, he just got in. And yeah, I'm going to have to do something from now on. I don't want to make it too long, though. Because you remember the infamous Rumble that took an hour and 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. And what made that infamous Rumble even worse is when I was doing it, I didn't expect it to be that long. And I was doing it late at night. And I didn't even get to finish. I had to go to bed right after I got done with it. It went past my bedtime. I mean, not that I have a bedtime, but I set a time for when I go to bed, you know. But it's like, oh my goodness. It was way too long. And number 18 is Thanos. Oh man, number 18, Thanos. And Taskmaster just eliminated Danny Phantom. So that's going to be a loss for JR. JR's is easy to find because his is like in alphabetical order. He's one of those accounts. And most of Dan's are too, except for 5 of them. So, and Thanos already eliminated. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is one of the fastest Rumbles I've seen. Like, it's just crazy. And that's a loss for Dan. So Dan loses Thanos. And Thanos never does that bad. I mean, obviously this game, it just eliminates people so quickly. It's not even funny. And I know I send people in every 30 seconds, and there's a reason, because they get eliminated so quickly. You know, I don't want them, you know, just standing there for a minute if they eliminate everyone. I mean, I want as many people in here as possible. And the clown is number 20. And he is just some random clown. I think he's from a movie because he looks familiar. But, yeah. I went ahead and downloaded him. And, you know, he's a big guy. But it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter how big you are in these Rumbles. It seems like. And look, oh man, Albert Wesker there. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing other games, but the problem is, like, after, I've noticed about 2 months after a game comes out, it starts not doing as well. And Darkseid's number 21. So, it's just like, I don't know what to do with it. Because after, like, the only game that seems to be doing well after it's released, like 2 months after its release, is GTA 5. GTA 5 is unbelievable. GTA 5 is absolutely unbelievable. And Wessler's done, so that's going to be a loss for JR. I mean, GTA 5 still, like, in the top, like, most viewed games. And Valorant's one, which I don't have any desire to play. Fortnite is another one I have no desire to play. And then Minecraft. Minecraft and GTA 5 seem to be the games that just do so well. And I like a lot of games I'm not good enough to play. Like Call of Duty. Like, I'm decent at Call of Duty, but I'm not great. And there's a lot of people on here that are better than I am. That is for sure. And number 23 is Robin. And the Clown's trying to get Superman, but he couldn't. And Robin is going to be done like I care. Robin's lame. And that's going to be a loss for, I believe, Dan. Yep. So Dan with another loss. And number 24 is Wolverine. And there goes Superman. Darkseid takes him out. Another loss for Dan. Man, they try to get Reverse Flash. I think he just got in here not too long ago. And that clown is, hey, that clown's staying in for right now. We've had a couple good rumbles in this tournament, but a lot of them have been quick, a little too fast, people getting eliminated way too easy. Really no standouts. We've had a couple times where 22 wins, stuff like that. 18-1-1, I think. Captain America's done. And Wolverine just got kicked in the face right after. And Cap is going to be a loss for JR. So it's actually pretty even. I got 8-9, but I think I missed one. I'm pretty sure I missed one. Yeah, I think I missed Cyclops for JR. Yeah. So it is like tied, I think. So that's cool. We've had a lot of landslides too, but we've had some good competitive ones. Yeah, I missed Cyclops. So he just got in. And, you know, it doesn't help you when you don't have normal eyes in the Rumble. It definitely doesn't help you. And Shaggy's number 26. So, yeah, I don't know what the future is going to be in once we get to 2K25. I'm going to try to ride this out while I can. And then I'm going to have to make a decision of, like, what I'm going to do. Because I'm putting a lot of work. And it's like, and what's so crazy about it is the videos that I put the most passion and effort in are the ones that don't do as well. Except for My Rise. My Rise, I didn't put any passion in that. But the Rumbles, they're pretty easy. The hardest part is downloading people. But once you get them going, you get them going. They usually aren't too bad. A lot of the matches I do for FLH and CTL, I have to do them over and over again. It's ridiculous how many times I have to do some of these matches. I mean, it's crazy. But with these Rumbles, they're pretty straightforward. They only take 30 minutes. Or 45 at the most. And not even that sometimes. And the Clown's done. Darkseid got him. So that's going to be a loss for JR. JR should be down to 10 people. That's all he should have left. A lot of Dan's people are in. We got Vader in the house. Beast Boy in the house. Yeah, I think both teams have quite a few in. Yep. We're getting... I mean, this went by too quick. And I would love to go back to 19. I went back to 19. But the servers on 19 are down. By the way, someone asked me the other day, where are the servers? And that's completely fine. You know, he probably is wondering why I have all these characters. Now, if you asked where the servers are for 2K16, you can kick rocks. Okay? I'll accept 19 because I'm still using those characters. But I mean, I still have people ask me, where are the servers for 16? Where are the servers for 18? Like, come on, guys. Where My response is going to be, where are the servers for the rock you live under? That's going to be my response. I love it. I think it's funny. I think it's a joke at this point that people are still asking that. And Vader's done, which should have never happened. It was way too quick for Vader. And we're going to see, I think, who number 30 is. I think we're almost there. So, yeah, we're already at 30. Goodness gracious. It's only been like 20 minutes, and we're already at 30? Like, that's not good. And it's Apocalypse. But, we got a full ring. And who's been in it for a while? Taskmaster's been in it for a while. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Shaggy's done it. Uh-oh. Wow. He almost got eliminated. Taskmaster barely got out of that. And Shaggy has been eliminated. And that is a loss for Dan. So it's like almost a tie. I think JR's lost one more person. So right now there's 6 people. It's hard to count when they're moving. And, oh, there goes Aquaman. So that's a loss for JR. JR's down to 3, according to my list. Yeah, he's got Beast Boy. He's got Apocalypse. And he's got Darkseid. Wow. And Dan actually only has 2. He has Jeff the Killer and Taskmaster. So I missed Wolverine and Reverse Flash. I think they just got eliminated. Not to, because I remember him being in here. So yeah. Oh, I missed Buffamanas. It's just, they were flying out of here. They were flying out. So Dan's got 2. JR's got 3. It's not too bad. We've had a lot worse than that. So that's pretty even. Not exactly even, but yeah, I missed some of Dan's. So Dan's got Jeff the Killer and Taskmaster. Taskmaster, the fact that he survived this long is amazing because people are getting thrown out left and right. And, uh-oh. Oh, man, Taskmaster with a nice hit there. And Beast Boy just got slammed. We are down to 5. Oh, man. Taskmaster's moving nice in this. He's really moving nice. And, the last Rumble, he did pretty well in. He actually did pretty well in the last one. And Apocalypse, almost eliminated Darkseid, but I'm surprised he didn't at this point. They've been dropping like flies. And it's a miracle that they've all lasted this long. I think Beast Boy's finished, though. There's no way he's going to make it through this. Oh, how in the world? I just jinxed myself. Like, really? How is Beast Boy still alive? Yeah, I think he's about to get eliminated here. And Darkseid's trying to hang on. And Jeff the Killer just saved him. Oh, my goodness. Beast Boy keeps on getting... Oh! What a counter by Beast Boy. And Dan is now just down to Taskmaster. So he's got one, and Beast Boy's luck is done, and I'm telling you, it is not looking good for Dan. Look who he's got to go up against. Darkseid and Apocalypse. So, but they're going to turn on each other probably. And, oh, Dark Side. Oh, my goodness, it's a 1v1 now. So it's Apocalypse versus Taskmaster. Dan has Taskmaster. JR has Apocalypse. I mean, Taskmaster's been on a roll. We'll see if he can pull it off. He has been on a roll. He's doing really good. So I like seeing stuff like this, but we'll see if he can make it all the way. Because that's the question. Uh-oh. Oh, he tried to... Oh, wow! Wow! So Dan wins. Taskmaster, I believe, was 16? Oh, my God. Even though it was really short. Minute-wise, it wasn't as good as an impressive 16. But guess what, Taskmaster? You're going to WrestleMania. Congratulations. And congratulations to Dan. But that was way too short. That was probably the shortest Rumble we've had in a while. Taskmaster's getting to go to WrestleMania. Yeah, he didn't even get 5 stars. Usually they get 5 stars. So I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to put the momentum on slow maybe. That might help a little bit. But yeah, Dan is going to the Final Four. He was down at one point, 25% chance of winning at one point. And had Apocalypse and Darkseid both in the ring. But Taskmaster laid waste to all the people. I mean, he came in at about 16, I believe. And he won the whole thing. So that's impressive. He basically went halfway. Even though this Rumble was super short. This was probably the shortest Rumble we've done. Which is a disappointment. Especially with all the big guys we had. We had Thanos, Apocalypse, Darkseid. By the way, Apocalypse, Darkseid, both eliminated from the tournament. So that's crazy. So yeah. So Dan's going to move on. And we'll just go from there. It's just been a little too fast for me. I would love for it to go at least 5 more minutes. And but beggars can't be choosers. It's either too long or too fast. I would prefer it to be anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes. That is a perfect Rumble for me. And we've had a couple go 31, go 32. We had one go 37. I mean, but this one was way too fast. And but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment too. Everything helps. And Taskmaster really did a good job. He's going to get to go to WrestleMania. Probably copied everyone's moves. That's probably how he won. But anyway, I'll see you all later.